So in this, I'm going to talk about march movements and like methods to attack red wolves and invaders a little bit. Okay. So I guess to start off, I'm just going to kind of explain like how to move marches around efficiently, where it's not too complicated. Because when you get into like big battles and stuff later, it can get kind of chaotic and it can be annoying to deal with. Trying to control all three of these armies like this to attack this. Like there wasn't too bad, but when you've got a bunch of stuff and your armies get split up like this, it's actually kind of bad because it can get picked off easier to where if you have all of them like this on top of each other, it's kind of like a blob, I kind of like to call it, a death blob or whatever. If you move your armies together like this, it's actually kind of nice because so I go here, attack that. So they're all in anything that engages them, like attack wise, it's really easy to counter attack everything when they're all grouped up like that. And just kind of like, see how I do this? This is, once you get used to doing something like that, it's actually pretty easy to make your movement units move as one like this. So how you do this is you just find a spot. So there's encamp right here. I tap that. And then this little box here is important. So at the bottom, I just tap multi-select and it selects all three of my armies I have out right now. And they'll go to that location, all of them. And yeah, that's just kind of a nice thing to know. So now if you have like something, say like if I gather here, real quick, let them troops go there. Then I'll go back over here. Once they get there, I'll show you guys something. Oh fuck. So see when you have another army out on something, it will automatically by default select them. But now they're in this spot gathering. So if I go here with this and do this now, by default it doesn't select armies in the gathering stance. So that's kind of so it does that. But if you go here, it will oh, okay. Well, so much for using these red wolves as a God damn it. But yeah. So it won't pick your armies out of there by it won't force them out of the resource spots by just doing this. It'll only select the ones that are in, neutral marches are not doing anything. Yeah. Now, like, if I want to go here, if I want to recall everything, you can just go multi-select and you can check which ones you want to go to this point. Like this. So like, say I've got all my armies out gathering and I need to recall everything to teleport or something. You just do multi-select, tap all these, and then march, and you can just basically bring them back to your base. So that's kind of nice. Kind of like this. So if I go here... Yeah, it's tricky. Hmm. Well, what you can do is just like encamp them next to your base, like that. And then you can recall all of them from there pretty easily. If you just like group them all right in front of your base. There you go. That guy didn't even ask if I wanted those. What a jack. There's another thing you can do. So it's like, see how I did that there? If you triple tap, you'll select all of your armies by default and move all of them like this. It's basically like another like war games or something. It's like select all basically. And this is even faster than the other thing. So like, say if you go and you move on a target, they'll all attack it. Like so. It's a lot faster than this. No. And that that has room to mess up too if you don't do it right. Like you got to get used to being fast with this method here. But this one also keeps them grouped really nice too, where if you triple tap on a march and then drag all of them like this, it kind of splits them up a little bit. But this is nice for, yeah, just moving. So the biggest thing is just kind of move as a group, and yeah, you'll be good. Like there, they're all going to go to that, well, try to go to that resource spot, but only one army is going to sit in there and the other two will return. But just to show you. And I'll kind of show you what I mean about the recall gathering. So move this one there, and then move this one there. Yeah, they tried to go in there, but they couldn't. So by default, they just go back to your base. So now they're all on gathering spots, and I can't. If I wanted to go here and be like, hey, come back to my base, make this easier, just in camp, multi-select, checkbox, checkbox, checkbox. Actually, I don't want to return that one. Then they all come out of their resource spots and come there. It makes it a lot faster. And then even in like a couple minutes or two, whenever they come back, you can just put them in your base from there, or you can just go there. You could individually just tap on each of these and then just do return. Yeah, because now they have the arrow return thing instead of just the march icon. But I think that's about it for that. I'll kind of give some tips on killing invaders. I was going to do red wolves, but, you know. By the time I find some, it's just going to take too long. So I'll just give a tip on, like, invader killing. So with invaders, you can search and you can spawn up to level 25 in this normal one. Not your... When you go to server versus server, you can get... God damn it. When you go to server versus server, you can get ones... So this is why this is... It's finicky, because you gotta get used to it, because you'll miss it sometimes, and then you'll be sad. But when it goes to your server fights, you can actually fight invaders up to level 40. But that's a long ways out. Alright, so now I've got all these here. This is the invader I want to kill. I'll just attack, multi-select. This takes 150 AP. Now, the reason why I like to attack invaders with multiple armies, because whenever you defeat an invader, you get rewards for every time it's defeated. It doesn't matter, like... It's like I don't have to split up, like, one here, and one here. I think that's... Okay, yeah. Going after separate invaders, I can just attack one invader with all of these. And when it dies, I'll show you guys. You get rewards. I'll get basically accounts for defeat invader 3 times with just this. And I'll kind of... And it's nicer with this because you can burn through your AP a lot faster. Which is nice because sometimes AP can be kind of annoying to use in a hurry. If you're time constrained throughout the day, a good way to use this is just kind of, if all of your armies are back, like from gathering or something, you can just group up and attack invaders as groups. So say like if I attack this one now, you know, boom, it's 144 AP used up to still get decent rewards. All right, so if I look here, so see how it shows this level 17 one's easier to sell. So see, even though I only killed one level 17 invader, it gave me victory battles like 3 times against it. And if you look here, for getting a victory, you get this reward. You get a little bit of loot here, some oil, some other stuff. Chest for those types. There. Oh, not that. But yeah, so the 3 victories here, they all gave some kind of reward. And if you look here for the granite, it's like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I defeated 2 invaders and got 5 granite. So it does. They have a chance to drop it when they're defeated by an army specifically. So it doesn't mean like I have to go here. And then if there's another one, and then split up these guys and go look for invaders elsewhere, where you can just kind of mass defeat them. Okay, so if I look here, there should be an event here somewhere. I can kind of show you something about the event counting too. So here this says defeat invaders 200 times. Currently I have 160 of that. So if I search here, let's see how far that is. Here I am telling people how to do this, but I still mess it up. Go there. There's probably something on the way there. Don't want to wait that long. Maybe not. Oh well. But basically, when I defeat this invader 3 times, like when I'll go and defeat it with these armies, it will go up to 163 and not 161. So it actually counts 3 times for your invader kill events anyways. So, it's kind of like a no-brainer, I think, to kind of kill invaders this way. There's also another important thing here some people don't know about. This right here, this little box, hold position after attacking. If you don't have this checked, like I'm just going to show you, and you attack these invaders, all your armies are just going to return to the base by default. And that's honestly kind of annoying that it's like that by default. Good old slow anti-tanks. So we go there. Now I'll attack, multi-select. Now if you notice, every time I do this, this gets a little bit cheaper. So the other thing that's kind of nice about this, if you have big groups of armies like this murdering invaders, your armies won't get weak that fast because you're piling it down and it kills the invader a lot faster. So you can you save AP by keeping your marches out and attacking more and more invaders. It will start at 50 per army and it goes down by 2 every time all the way to 40. It can't go below 40. So the cheapest I can get this is 120, I think. Yeah, that's a 30. I can get a 30 AP discount doing this up to that. So now I'm going to attack this and kill it real quick. So now if I go here and look, was it right? One of these? Yeah, so now see how it says 163 out of 200 defeated? Yeah. So that's kind of, so like see how all my armies are returning? Well, that's just kind of annoying because I don't have that hold position. So there you go. So now, okay. So if I go here and I check this box now, attack, multi-select, go there. Need to use some AP. It's fun. Now after they kill them, they're not going to return to my base like they were before. And I think that's kind of a good just advice on moving your troops and how to maneuver them efficiently. Because it's actually kind of important. Like if any of you played into Raiders of Treasure, you should be able to understand the importance of moving your armies in a group like this for that, because you're just more powerful having all of your armies close together in a death blob. So there you go. They don't return and they just kind of sit there when they're done. Which, I'm going to be killing more invaders because I want to finish that event, that little quest. So that's nice. I don't think there's much more I have to say. This is also can be used for red wolves. Like the same methods of this. Like how we do it is we like pick a leader and then we try to follow their attacks. I want to try to do something on that. Maybe. I need to pick the time when the server's not active just to kind of explain how we go about Red Wolf raids and try to make them run smoothly, because sometimes we get a lot of people that do them. But yeah, the same thing with Red Wolves. You just have that hold position there, just move right next to them, and then once the leading person is leading the Red Wolves or the group attacks them, you can just quickly attack them by even, triple tapping like this, or you can just do that. So if you practice this with Red Wolves, you get fast at it. By hunting with a group of a lot of people, it kind of forces you to get fast at it so you don't miss your XP rewards. Yeah, because it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 taps. 1, 2, 3. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's 4 because you need to pick the spot first. 1, 2, 3. And you gotta know this. You gotta get used to the spots to tap to too. Cause see, like there, I missed. Oh no, I didn't miss. I had multi-select. Cause it's really, if you go too fast, it's easy to miss this. Or if you just go and camp and I click recreate or something by accident, and then it just does that and waste your time. The word of triple tapping is just, it's really nice. Yeah, I think that's about all I got for this one. Take care, people who end up watching this. Goodbye.